See, the film is not about Hanumanji. The film is about a very normal young village lad who gets the powers of Hanumanji.
Both of you, do you feel also very opportune the timing of the release, because the whole country is very invested in this story because of the launch of the Ram Mandir?
So this is totally a divine blessing for see, it is connected. Everything is connected respective to this film.
There's so much solidarity in the south, especially like Ravi Teja sir, Chiranjeevi sir, they all came out in support of the film.
In general, it is not like that. It is like regular any other place. You have to do your own job. We have done films earlier also. This never happened. All this never happened. It is too early for us to announce the whole cinematic universe. It might look like that, but the same confidence has helped him to make a film, attempt a film of this stature.
Baahubali already had big stars, a very big star director and all that, but this film doesn't have any of that. Baahubali inspired us to dream big, but if this film works, it will inspire thousands of, lakhs of people to dream big, even without having big stars, big budgets.
Why did you not opt to go for 3D, or is there a plan to because it's a universe already?
No, we couldn't afford it, that's all.
In Bombay, we are two young boys back in Hyderabad, not even in Film Nagar, somewhere in Manikonda, trying to break into the industry too, sitting in Bombay in front of you.
As exciting and fascinating as it is to witness a cinematic masterpiece on the big screen as an audience, it's as difficult to create one, and I think Prasanth Varma has done a fabulous job going just by the trailer of Hanu-Man and the buzz and anticipation that it has created. Today I feel ecstatic and excited and very jittery also, because we have all grown up watching superhero films and watching it in an Indian setting with a little bit of mythology as well as our history involved, which just makes it all the more fascinating. So I'm joined today by Prasanth and the man who is carrying that forward, that whole legacy and creating a legacy on screen, Teja Sajja. So firstly, welcome both of you to Bollywood Bubble.
Thank you.
I'm actually saying for you I have to ask, you are someone I can say that who has actually grown in cinema.
Right.
You have started at the age of 4, and when you were growing up, we have...
Age of 2.5 actually.
Oh, shit, मैं late हो गया बोलने. But when growing up, हमने जब भी superhero films देखे हैं, we have seen them, the international superheroes, Superman, Batman and all. Do you feel a certain sense of pride that for the generation that is coming, you are kind of gonna leave a legacy behind where they can see an Indian superhero in cinema?
Definitely. Fortunately, after growing up, all my films that I've done, I've done a major part in Oh Baby, which stars Samantha Garu. I've done Zombie Ready. I've done another film also. All of these films, fortunately, they fall into a fantasy genre, and surprisingly, kids from everywhere, when I go out, they start coming towards me and they start talking to me. They're excited to see me. So that was not intentional. We've never intentionally catered to the kids. That was a general film that we have done, but it happened. But this time, we made a conscious attempt to make a very, very clean film, kids-pleasing film, at the same time very entertaining for the adults as well. So this is a conscious decision that we have made, that we want the kids to root for Hanu-Man. Yeah.
We can all see that happening already from the trailer.
Thank you.
And I have to say, Prasanth, the way you have been involved with the fans as well, the way they have been sharing their own creations, and you are actually taking note of it. The involvement is something very new, I must say. And one thing there is that when you take something from a history or from a mythology, there's a certain sense of responsibility comes. But you are just not portraying Hanuman ji as the way he was. There's a lot of mixture of modernization, the contemporary take as well. Does it comes with a little sense of responsibility, I'm sure, but also a little sense of fear as well about how it's gonna turn out?
See, the film is not about Hanumanji. The film is about a very normal young village lad who gets the powers of Hanumanji. So this film is not entirely the itihasa that we all know. The film is a fictional story that I have written that is inspired from one small incident that happens in Ramayana. Okay, so it's a very small little incident. So from that, I thought, what if this could have happened after that? So that's where the story has originated from. I was never skeptical. I had done my schooling in a Gurukul, and I have immense respect. I mean, like, I've been taught all this itihasas all my life. I'm one of those very few people who have spent enough enough time in their life on these scriptures and all that. So I was never skeptical, because I think I almost, like, I have very good knowledge about how they used to look and all that. But yeah, I mean, like, I was never skeptical. I'm actually very excited to possibly show him in the most
Sorry.
bright manner.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna leave a very positive influence. And
Absolutely.
I was telling you, when I was sitting outside, I was chatting, and the first thing I asked was, "Ye 3D mein bhi release hai kya?" Because when you see cinematic masterpieces like these, you want to see this. Why did you not opt to go for 3D, or is there a plan to, like, because it's a universe already?
No, we couldn't afford it. That's all. Yeah.
Okay.
I really wanted to make it this in 3D. Initially, there was no plan, but this one 3D company has come to us. We've released a very small asset initially, introducing Teja as the main lead in the film, and that asset has also got very good response. And this one particular 3D company has come forward. They have converted that teaser, the small little glimpse, into 3D and showed it to us. I was blown. Like, it was looking so good. So it was better than any of the other 3D videos that I've seen before. And even just the other day, when I was watching the final film with my sister, so even she was telling that it could have looked really good in 3D. This shot would have looked really good in 3D. And there's this one particular sequence in the film that I cannot tell at this point, and people would have, like, had the biggest goosebumps in their life if it was in 3D. So yeah, but eventually, like, we couldn't afford it and we couldn't do it in 3D.
Yeah, when the film earns around 300-400 crores, then we will release a new version, a 3D version of it.
Hopefully, yes.
But Teja, like, this is not your first stint with him. Third time, technically, second time under his direction.
Yeah.
Does the sense of comfort, a sense of faith also comes in, like, that he will not go wrong with you?
Of course.
Because you kind of almost started the same time together.
Yeah, of course. There's a lot of trust and confidence on him. I have. It's mutual. So most of the times, I don't even. Not most of the time. Many times, I don't even ask him what we are doing or where we are doing. I just blindly believe and go about it. I just follow him blindly. The only confidence is he will sort it out somehow. So it's been a long journey. So we've built that trust between each other.
Yeah, and he understands my sensibilities, and when you are shooting with two cameras, right, you have two monitors. You cannot see both the monitors at the same time. So sometimes I don't even look at Teja's close-up. So because, like, I will worry about everybody else and all that, sometimes I know that he'll give what I want. So that much confidence is there in each other.
Yeah, and you are still new as a leading man in the industry. When you see the support that comes, there's so much solidarity in the South, especially, like Ravi Teja sir, Chiranjeevi sir, they all came out in support of the film. They are promoting the film.
Rana today morning.
Rana, sir,
Exactly. So does it, when you see this solidarity, do you feel like, okay, I'm in the right place? Does it fill you with a little sense of pride as well to belong to this place where people are so helping towards each other, so motivating towards each other?
For this film, whoever has helped us or whoever has given us a little bit of support also, I'm very, very thankful from bottom of my heart. I cannot even express how much it means to me and our whole team. But in general, it is not like that. It is like regular any other place. You have to do your own job. We had to mount this project on our own. We had to do everything by ourselves. This is the final ending push into the audience that they are helping us do it, and this has been there in Tollywood ever since. I don't know whether this culture exists in Hindi cinema or not, but for every pre-release event, even for the biggest stars, another big star visits that event to make it an celebration. So that culture is there in Tollywood, but For newcomers, possibly it is a little difficult to get bigger stars for their movies while it is releasing. But we are very fortunate that we were able to excite them and build confidence in them just with our content that we have released. That they came forward looking at the content, and of course Chiranjeevi garu came forward for me alone, and for the content as well. But we have done films earlier also. This never happened. All this never happened. Only for this film, everything fell in place at the right time, at the right place. I think there's also a divine power that is pushing everything for us, and of course the content also speaks for itself.
True. And Prashant, it's a big ask and a big statement to kind of, when you come and you announce from the starting that it is gonna be a universe. It's not just one film that you are coming forward. Were there people around you who were telling you, let's just see first how the film performs and then we should announce that it's a universe?
That's me. That's me always.
Yeah.
But where did that security and that confidence came from? I know the content speaks for itself, but you are going into the history, you are going, and what you are exploring further is also talking about that. Where did that confidence, where that vision came from?
One second. I want to tell something about Prasanth garu. He's so confident and creatively brilliant that he doesn't think about anything else or the wrong outcomes that may or might come forward. He just looks at the best and he goes forward, and that is how he's able to create something like this. Otherwise, without a lot of conviction and positivity in brain, you cannot even attempt to or dare to do something like this. Of course, we know that this film should work for the universe to propel and make much more. But you all should understand one thing, that he is the same person who first dreamt of making something like this. It might look like it is too early for us to announce the whole cinematic universe. It might look like that, but the same confidence has helped him to make a film, attempt a film of this stature.
And I feel like even in Hindi also, like Brahmastra was announced as a universe and it worked, and it shows that people are ready to accept this kind of genre, this kind of universe, because we have always seen it in the West, and when we Indianize it, a certain pride also comes because it's ours. It's our own. So when you see like the success of a universe like Brahmastra, it also instills you with confidence, seeing that the audience is ready for it.
See, for me, I'll not think so much, like whether audience will want to watch it, this and all that. So for me, filmmaking is my hobby, filmmaking is my passion. So this gives me a high. So I didn't think that much, It's like I came up with an idea. I think we came up with multiple ideas, multiple superheroes and all that. I enjoy watching all of that. So I thought, let's not, I think I will enjoy making this also. So that's it, I'm that guy, like even if there is 1% possibility is there, I'll just go ahead with it. And I'll try to keep working and working and working until I will be in that 1%. So
what all aspects of the Indian history are you kind of planning on tapping through this universe?
I think this is a little early, but I'll tell you, this particular universe happens in a parallel world called Akhand Bharat. So it doesn't happen here where we are living. So it also has a Baahubali released in that world, but it doesn't have Mumbai in it. So it has some other places, like it has Anjanadri. It doesn't have a Hyderabad in it, right? So if you think that he's removed Mumbai out of the world, but he's keeping Hyderabad, it's not like that. So all the places names are all are from our itihasas. So I think this gives me a creative freedom to create these stories, and you always think that what if this could have happened? Imagine British never invaded India. Imagine how we would be doing, what we would be doing here. So we are trying to create a world like that, where some incidences that happened in Bharat history, I've removed them. Okay, so that is the world that these stories happen in. So it is like Gotham, but not exactly the same. So Gotham is a fictional place, but instead I chose to operate in a world that is very similar to what we live in,
But still fictional.
but still fictional.
I get now what you were saying about him, the conviction that he has in this answer. He has made me very convinced about
You know what? Most of these things that he has just spoke, I am listening for the first time. Even after watching the film. Maybe after watching the film, if you connect the dots, oh, okay. Did he mean this? That is when you'll understand.
Yeah, I got through this answer, I got the convincing
The
power
backstory,
that
see, most of the times we don't need to tell the backstory in the films or the intent behind making the whole idea or anything. We don't need to tell that in the film, but we should be having it.
Yeah.
So he has this backstory or intention that he wants to know.
It's a very big story, and Hanu-Man is the first part of this story.
Yeah.
So hopefully we will keep making these films successful to tell the entire story to the Indian audience.
And it might be a little away from what others might have perceived, but let me just tell you, when I was watching the trailer, one thing I really liked is that while he has powers, his sister, the woman who plays, like, she is shown to have a power of her own as a common person.
Correct.
And I loved the way you showed that kind of a thing, that the power is not just about the superpower, it's also about the determination and the...
Absolutely.
It's also about the woman power.
Also with the woman.
Also with the woman power. And you already have told that you are planning one superhero film with a woman also,
Correct.
female-led. So there's going to be a lot of that. I'm very excited. But both of you, do you feel also very opportune the timing of the release, because the whole country is very invested in this story because of the launch of the Ram Mandir?
Not in particularly this story, because this is a fictional story that we are telling about a young boy. This is not Hanuman's story, Lord Hanuman's story.
It's an influence.
Yeah, it's an influence. As I told you, it's been a long journey. It's been a 2.5 years journey. We were supposed to release this film for May 12th, but as the content wasn't ready by that time, Prasanth Garu needed some more time. So tentatively by that time, they asked for 6 months of time to get the copy ready, get the content ready. Yeah. So we've placed it for January because Sankranti season is a season where in our culture a larger number of audience gather in theatres. So this is totally a divine blessing for... yeah, see, it is connected. Everything is connected respective to this film. There are 100 different things that I can tell you that happened because of divine intervention, because we don't have any other reason or logic to it to tell you exactly. Otherwise, why would we be sitting here in Bombay? We are two young boys back in Hyderabad, not even in Film Nagar, somewhere in Manikonda, trying to break into the industry too, sitting in Bombay in front of you. So this is all definitely divine intervention. We've never imagined this in our wildest dreams also. We are just hoping that everybody loves this film.
Yeah, I am sure they will. And Prasanth, this is a very personal, like from my side it's coming. Will we see you on screen as well? Because coming here, I was like, tell me who is the hero actually. Because both of them look that way. So will we see you on the screen? One of the heroes you can also play.
No, I mean, like, I'm a very bad actor. So this previous interview that was happening, I think all of these people here can vouch for my bad acting. So I could not say just not even one line. So yeah.
But you have a convincing power. Now you will convince the audience on screen also, I'm telling you.
Actually, the team has come up with an idea for one character to be played by me, the writing team that I have. So they came up with this one character that I can play in this universe. So they tried their level best. They were after me every day, trying to convince. Like, everybody tried to convince me their level best. I said, okay, I like it. We will shoot it. Even today I'll say, we'll shoot it. The release is almost like 4 days now. Yeah. So yeah, somehow I managed to escape acting in the film.
But I think just like how Baahubali kind of changed the game for a lot of things, it also came from the same industry, and I think this is going to change the game as well. It's going to create a lot.
Baahubali already had big stars, a very big star director and all that, but this film doesn't have any of that. The Baahubali had big budget and all that. But if this film makes it, so Baahubali inspired us to dream big. But if this film works, it will inspire thousands of, lakhs of people to dream big, even without having big stars, big budgets, big star directors. everyone can dream big, everyone can attempt to do something like this again.
True, and I'm sure it's going to be a celebration
Yes.
for everyone watching the film. And let me just tell you, it was one of the most fun conversations I've had, and hope you guys had a good experience as well.
Yes.
Thank you so much, and wishing both of you lots of love and luck for Hanu-Man and the future of Hanu-Man, because I'm sure the universe is going to blow us away.
Thank you.
Wish you
Thank
lots
you
and lots of love and luck for
Thank
everything
you.
you're doing. Thank
Please
you.
do watch the film on 12th of January, only in theatres.
Yes.
Hi, this is Teja Sajja. Please do watch me on Bollywood Bubble.
Hi, this is Prasanth Varma, and you are watching me on Bollywood Bubble. This Sankranti on Jan 12th, our film Hanu-Man is releasing. So this film is about a normal guy getting the powers of Hanumanji, and how he fought for Dharma and how he saved the world is all the story is about. It's a very entertaining film, and you can go to theater to watch this film with your kids, your family, your friends. And I don't remember when was the last time where you watched a film with all your family and friends, and this is that film. The film will not have a single smoking scene or a drinking scene or anything that is little obscene or little uncomfortable to watch with. So you can blindly go to theater with all the family and friends and watch this film on Jan 12th. Thank you so much.